Today we're going to get an update on what's happening with the real estate market on both a national level and a local level. With all the volatility we've seen in the stock market and in foreign economies, you have to be wondering one of two things. Either what's happening to the value of my home, or can I afford to buy a home? Hi, I'm Bob.Woolverton. I'm with Pure Real Estate in Bellevue, Washington. Here on YouTube, I'm known as your Northwest Realty Advisor. When we come back after this 8-second break, I'll show you what's going on in both the national real estate market and our local real estate market. So stick around. No, seriously, stick around. Currently, the elephant in the real estate room is the topic you hear all over the news lately, and that's the talk about an upcoming recession. We've talked about it here before, and briefly, keep in mind, a recession is not a housing crash. But if you rely on the media headlines, really do a Google search related to an upcoming recession, and the headlines would make you think the world is coming to an end. It's absolutely crazy what the media does with headlines to grab attention. And we know from a statistical standpoint, negative headlines get more clicks than positive headlines. So here's what's really going on with the real estate market. Let's start with looking at what's happening on a national level. In all regions of our country, we are still seeing appreciation in home prices. Now, the rate of appreciation has decelerated to more normal numbers. Matter of fact, the historic norms are around 3.5%. So even with deceleration, the rate of appreciation is still ahead of historic norms in all regions of our country. Even on a state-by-state level, there are no red states on this chart. There's no depreciation over the last year, meaning in every single state, prices kept on appreciating. Like I said, the level of appreciation has slowed, but there's no state going into depreciation. Now, I will say the amount of appreciation is pretty much determined by what price range you fall into, because price range does matter. The lower priced homes that have the least amount of inventory and the greatest amount of demand, they're appreciating much higher. And as we go up in price, obviously there will be fewer buyers that can afford those homes, and there's more inventory because of that. We can see that as we go up in price, the amount of appreciation actually goes down in the higher price points. And here is CoreLogic's forecasted year-over-year projected price change by state. For the entire United States, they say that home values will go up by 5.2% over the next 12 months. Now, if we take a look at it, the only state that's even a question mark because it's going up less than 2% is Texas. Each one of the other states are either light blue, medium blue, or dark blue, meaning they're going to see very nice appreciation. So no one is projecting that over the next year prices are going to come tumbling down. That's CoreLogic's prediction. If we look at the other 6 resources we use who project prices going forward, we see the Home Price Expectation Survey is calling for continued appreciation, lower appreciation, but continued appreciation over the next 4 years. The Mortgage Bankers Association, same thing over the next 3 years. The last 4 resources on this chart only predict the next 2 upcoming years. But the most important thing that we look at when we're looking at this table, all the numbers are green. There are no red numbers. No one is projecting that the prices are going to fall. Now let's look at our local market. Our biggest struggle in our local market, as I've said in previous months, is the lack of available inventory. Here we see in King County the number of homes for sale has dropped by nearly 10%. In Snohomish County, the number of homes for sale has dropped by nearly 9%. And here I show Bothell because it's a highly sought after suburb that has equal portions of the city in both King County and Snohomish County. And in Bothell, the reduction of homes for sale is down nearly 5%. At the same time, while inventory is dropping, as I reported earlier, our jobs market in the greater Seattle area is growing rapidly. We have more and more new jobs, and our available inventory is dropping, which is a real housing challenge. Even though the overall inventory of homes for sale is down, new listings coming on the market are relatively flat, except in King County. In King County, new listings compared to last year are down more than 15%. But in Snohomish County, new listings are down only a little bit, less than 2%. And in Bothell, new listings year over year are virtually flat, 194 compared to 196. Here we see the month's supply for King County, Snohomish County, and Bothell. While there isn't much change here, this shows us we're still in a really strong seller's market. And while the median days on market has increased, this isn't really a significant increase, so this slight increase has virtually no impact on the market yet. But the good news is, even with the lack of inventory, the median home prices are stabilizing. Now, some of that is created by people being willing to move further out and during longer commute times just to find more reasonably priced homes. But here you see the median home price in King County has only increased by 1.6%. In Snohomish County, median home prices are up only 1%, And in Bothell, the median home price is down by 7.5%. However, don't get too excited by that number. Last year in Bothell, there was a ton of new construction sold that was all hovering around the $1 million mark. And this year, there just hasn't been as much new construction being sold. So last year's median sales price number was artificially inflated by new construction prices, which put last year's numbers sort of out of balance. So there you have it. On a national level, year over year, appreciation is still above historic norms. Projections into the future only show appreciation, no depreciation. And on a local level, our inventory is way down, making it a strong seller's market, which is good news for sellers, yet median prices are moderating a bit, so that's good news for buyers too. We don't normally get good news for both sellers and buyers, but in this case, I guess we do. I hope you found value in today's video. If you did, click that subscribe button and click that reminder bell. That reminder bell will notify you when I post new videos. If you like today's video, give it a thumbs up. That's feedback to me that I'm giving you information of value. And finally, please share this link with someone you know who can benefit from the information on this YouTube channel. You can find my email address and my telephone number in the description below. Call me or email me. I would love to hear from you, and I'd love to represent you in your next real estate transaction. I'm Bob.Woolverton. I'm with Pure Real Estate in Bellevue, Washington. Here on YouTube, I'm known as your Northwest Realty Advisor. Every Tuesday morning at 7 a.m., I post new videos about buying, selling, or investing in real estate, as well as some home tours and listing videos. I'll see you next week.